Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to do some exercise to reduce knee pain, prevent knee pain, and strengthen up the knee, especially if you're having patellar tendinosis, patellar tendonitis, or jumper's knee. Comment below and let me know how you go with these exercises.
VMO leg extensions. So this is an exercise to activate the VMO muscle in your knee. It's very important to keep your knee nice and strong and healthy, especially to limit any patellar dislocations or patellar tendonitis. And it's also a great way to introduce some load back in your knee again, especially after an injury, a knee injury, a meniscus tear, or patellar tendonitis, or any ligamentous tear like ACL, PCL tears. So pretty much just thread your knee into a resistance band. I'll put a link down in the description box below on where to get these bands. Anchor it into a pole and step slightly back so you have some tension into the resistor band, and then keep your knee bent. Try to pull the band away from the pole, extending your knee and making it lock out. This way it will make you strengthen your knee and also contract that VMO and quad muscle, which is then attached to your patellar tendonitis. This will contract the muscles in front of your thigh, which is attached to your patella tendon, and therefore activating this area and help you go into active recovery to reduce any inflammation and speed your recovery up in the future. Just do about 10 to 15 reps here, 3 sets. So these are isometric wall sits, and pretty much you just lean against the wall, keep your back nice and flat, and this exercise pretty much loads your thighs up, your knees, your ankles, and a little bit of your back as well, but specifically mainly your thigh muscles and your quads. Now what you want to really do is just focus on contracting on the quad muscles and the VMO muscles, which is the inner quad muscle, and it's very important that you strengthen this up because these muscles here help stabilize the knee. Now it also loads up the ligaments in your knees as well, so the PCL, the MCL, the ACL, and the LCL, which is your lateral ligaments, your medial collateral ligaments, your posterior collateral ligaments, and your anterior collateral ligaments. These ligaments can strain quite easily and even tear or sprain, especially if you've been playing sport and getting tackled. This is a fantastic exercise, especially if you have knee injuries in the past, and it will gradually give you the confidence and strength again to slowly get back into your daily routines and even sport. Now I know that I made this video for patellar tendonitis, and I think this exercise is particularly really good because it loads not entirely into the knee, but it creates some sort of shear force from the thigh bone into the knee, and that's pretty important, especially if you have patellar tendonitis. And this is a very good way to introduce some load back into the patella tendon, especially if you've got some patella tendinosis or patella tendonitis. So it's really great to try this exercise out and slowly build that strength again and increase active recovery into that patella tendon, as given that it's within your pain threshold. Give this a go. Hold it for maybe around 30 seconds to 40 seconds and repeat it 4 to 5 times. Now another way to make it a little bit harder for yourself is to use a TheraBand or a resistance band that's meant for a glute and crab walks, and this is a great band because what it does is it will squeeze your knees in, so it will make you squeeze your glutes and push your knees out. By doing that, they will activate your glutes as well, and it's fantastic because it also works on your collateral ligaments of your MCL and LCL, which is your lateral and medial collateral ligaments, with some patella loading. And that's a really great idea because a lot of times if you're doing a lot of agility work or you change directions a lot in your daily tasks, this exercise will definitely prep you for that and increase some active recovery. Just do the same, do about 30 to 40 seconds of this hold and repeat it 3 to 4 times as I said. So with this exercise, you just got to get a platform and place it on something to allow the base of your foot, which is your heel, is slightly higher than your toes. So this is going to allow you to have your knees slightly more forward and your ankle will then have more dorsiflexion, especially if you have ankle mobility issues. Now this exercise is also great to prep you for powerlifting or Olympic weightlifting, especially if you do have a little bit of ankle immobility, and it's great for that kind of exercise as well, especially if you suffer from that. Or obviously this video videos about knee issues and patellar tendonitis. So obviously this exercise will definitely be great for you if you have patellar tendonitis or any past injuries as well. This exercise is really good because it then shifts the body weight right over that knee instead of the wall hold or the wall sit in my previous video. And this is really great by loading that shear force right directly into the knee for patellar tendonitis, or the patella tendon, or the collateral ligaments of the knee. And basically just hold this position for about 30 to 45 seconds and repeat it about 3 to 4 sets, whatever you're comfortable with. And make sure you contract the VMO muscle, which is the muscle that's medial to your knee. It's like a teardrop muscle. And or if you want to feel for that, just have your fingers on top of your quads and feel those muscles contract. And make sure you also keep your back upright. I don't want you to slouch in this position, because that would be quite counterproductive for your posture, and I don't want you to have poor posture because of this exercise. We want to constantly improve your body with your posture, with your quads, with your knees, with your ankles, with all things for that matter. And a lot of physios do prescribe this exercise, and it's great for knee rehab, post-knee injuries or post-knee surgery, so that's really good. Once again, if you want to make it a little bit more harder for yourself, just get yourself a resistance band or a TheraBand. I'll just put a link down in the description box below on where to get this type of band. And this band pretty much pushes your knee inwards, so then you have to hold it in a way that it pushes your knee outwards, and that means you have to activate your glutes, and then therefore you're going to have a lot of strength in your quads and your glutes as well, which is really important for knee stability, hip health, and lower back health. And just hold this once again for about 30 to 45 seconds and repeat it 3 to 4 sets. Another thing I would like to mention as well is that you might feel a bit of burning sensation in your quads and also your glutes, especially if you use the resistance band. Now, if there's excruciating pain in your knees with any of these exercises, I highly recommend that you stop straight away and make sure you do find a professional to examine and diagnose you properly. But if there's nothing wrong, then there's no harm in giving this a go.
Once again guys, thanks for watching. Now if you do have knee pain, there could be a good chance that the pain actually comes from the hip. So check out my hip mobility video. Or if you do have lower back pain as well as knee pain, there could be a chance that the pain actually comes from the lower back. So check out my foam rolling video for the lower back. I think these two videos will definitely help you if you are going through these issues. Remember to support my channel, hit subscribe, comment below if you have any questions, and also hit like as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.